Good evening, everyone. I'm working, as you can see, on my heavy gear arena. This is the South, the Black Mamba, and the Dark Jetter. I'm sorry, Jaeger. What I'm doing right now is I've already cleaned them up, washed them and everything so that the paint gets on them. Well, I decided I'd like to be able to change out the weapons on these models, because I play with a lot of people who like to play the what you see is what you get. So if they see a guy with a sword and a shield, he better be equipped with a sword and shield and not a gun in both hands. So I talked to one of my friends who plays Tau, and he told me, get the smallest magnets you can get. Told me to go to, I want to say it was Amazing Magnets online, which is like Amazing Magnets. It's probably .com or something. And I got the, as you can see, the 1/16 by 132 in thickness. I got 100 of them. It was fairly cheap. It was about $8.80, so it was .088 per magnet. As you can see, I got 100 magnets there. It comes in a stream. Cut myself a little opening right up top. Kind of just push them out with my fingernail. And then what I do is I take a paper clip like this, and I just grab the little magnet with the very tip of it and then kind of pull it off with my finger, so I get one at a time. And then I'm using the other box to the north, which I'll do next, to hold the magnet and the paper clip so I don't have to worry about losing it. I am doing this at work. I work third shift, and there's nobody in the building all night. So I took one of these little trays from the Chinese restaurant after I finished eating and cleaned it, and basically I do all my work in here. All the stuff gets in here, and when I'm done I can just toss out whatever I want, and I'm not going to make a mess at work. Right now I'm just using the back of one of the calendars that are on the desk. As you can see where I work, I can see every monitor, so I know what's going on in and outside of the building that I'm at. Well, I've already started doing some of the work. As you can see here, his hand at the very top, I drilled a hole into it, so this way I can put guns and swords on there. And then on his forearm, I took a look at the picture. The forearm is pretty much where the shields go. And you got to be careful to make sure that you're going to want each shield to go on, so you don't have to remember which shield is going on who. I kind of messed that up. I was being careful not to, and I put a magnet in, and then when I went and tested it on the arm, it was pushing away and not attracting. So I had to take my plastic snips, or whatever you want to call those, and I basically had to snip it down a little bit, re-drilled the hole, and have to put another magnet in. But this one I got right. As you can see, it's still there. The magnet's right there in the center. So now what happens is you take the forearm magnet. I got the right one. Yep, I got the right arm. And it kind of just clips right on there now. So eventually what I'd like for it to end up doing is, no matter if it's the Black Mamba's arm or the Jaeger's arm, I just want this shield. If I take this one shield, I want to be able to go up to either of the arms. I think I did do the Black Mamba's already as well. Yeah, I got the hand, and I got the arm, I think. Okay, this one I didn't do yet. If you see there's a little circle with a line through it, which is the detail. That's where I decided to put my magnet, because it's 1/16, and it perfectly fits in there. Yeah, you lose the line in there for the detail, but you can always paint that back in, or if you're a lot better with stuff than I am, you could probably go and put the magnet a little bit further down so it's not flush, and re-sculpt in the line. But I decided not to go with that route. It's small enough to leave a little small circle of the original circle left behind, so I decided to leave it like that. And as you can see, the Black Mamba's arm will pick up the same shield that was on my Jaeger. And that's what basically I'm going to do for the shields. I've already tested it. The shield locking onto the arm here is not a big deal if I make the magnet repulse the shield away on the hands. I really don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think it's going to really matter if the shield hooks onto the hand or if it hooks onto the arm. They have the little vibro claws and the Panzer Fist, which is somewhere in this little box of stuff. Well, you get the idea. It goes on the forum as well, so I'm pretty much just going to use the same magnet area that's being used for the shield for those as well. I just obviously have to figure out where it's going to fit on the arm. This one is about the middle, and I'll just drill another hole there, and then it will just work the same exact way. Well, I know a lot of people are talking about, they wanted to be able to do this, and I figured, hey, maybe I could post it and show you guys that, this will work. I looked, the hands are wide enough that the pistol grips are going to disappear if you measure them up. And they're just wide enough that a magnet will go in it if it's the 1/16. So you will be able to take your guns and do the same exact thing. If you're probably handy with green stuff or Milliput, you'll probably be able to do a much better job than me, unfortunately, for myself. So, happy gaming, and good luck at customizing your stuff. I think I'm going to do the magnet on the bottom of the sword instead of the top, because the magnet is about as wide as that hilt at the bottom. So I think I'm going to just do it there and put a magnet on the bottom of the hands for probably swords. Plus, in the north, you have the axe and the pole arm, so this way that they can go on as well. Alright, have a good day.